S3 Mathematics, Chapter 8.4B, Intercept Theorem. In the previous lesson, we have learned about midpoint theorem. Today, we will look at intercept theorem. Midpoint theorem applies to triangles. If it's given that M and N are the midpoints of AB and AC, that is to say, AM equals MB and AN equals NC, then we will get two conclusions. First of all, MN is parallel to BC and MN equals half BC. The reason is midpoint theorem. For theorem, you can use THEO or THM for short. So what is intercept theorem? First of all, let us learn about what is an intercept. In the figure, a transversal PQ cuts a straight line AB and CD at M and N respectively. The length of MN is called the intercept made by AB and CD on PQ. The following shows the intercept theorem. In the figure, if AB is parallel to CD and parallel to EF, and AC equals EC, then we have the conclusion BD equals DF. The reason is intercept theorem. Intercept theorem also applies to triangles. In the figure, it's given that AC equals CE and CD is parallel to EF. In this case, we will have the conclusion AD equals DF. Midpoint theorem and intercept theorem may look similar. Let us now compare these two theorems. First of all, midpoint theorem applies to triangles only. Intercept theorem applies to triangles and in situations when there are three or more parallel lines with equal distance between them. Now let's look at the given condition and the conclusion. The given condition is shown in blue and the conclusion is shown in red in the diagram. For midpoint theorem, the given condition is that AM equals MB and AN equals NC, and there will be two conclusions. The first conclusion, MN is parallel to BC. The second conclusion, MN equals half of BC. For the intercept theorem, the given condition is that AM is equals to MB and MN is parallel to BC. The conclusion is that AN is equals to NC. Now let's look at an example on applying intercept theorem. In the figure, ABC and DEF are straight lines. AD is parallel to BE and parallel to CF. DF equals DF equals 4 and BC equals 5. Find AC. So now we have three parallel lines and two equal intercepts. First of all, we can write down for AD parallel BE parallel CF and DE equals EF. As is given in the question, you write down given. Then we can make the conclusion AB equals BC. Reason, intercept theorem. So AB equals 5. AC is made up of AB and BC. So AC equals 5 plus 5 equals 10. Example 2. In the figure, BDCF is a straight line. E and G are the midpoints of AB and EF respectively. DE is parallel to CA and BD equals 10. Find CF. First of all, let's look at the triangle ABC. It's given that AE equals EB and DE is parallel to CA. The conclusion is CD equals BD equals 10. Reason, intercept theorem. Then we look at triangle DEF. It's given that EG equals GF and DE is parallel to CG. Therefore, CF equals DC equals 10. The reason is intercept theorem.